Hey friends, it's Miss Johnson. Let's get started on our reading lesson today. Okay, so we've learned that to be really awesome readers, we have to pay close attention to the books we're reading and the information that is in those books. One way that we can pay super close attention to what we're reading is by comparing and contrasting information in two different books or two different texts. When we compare and contrast information, we're looking for ways that those texts are the same and ways that they're different. Let's do a little practice of how we can compare and contrast by looking at this picture of these two little children here. It says, when you compare and contrast in reading, you're looking for things that are the same and things that are different. Let's see what's the same about these kids here. Oh, I noticed something that was the same. Let's see what's something different. I think I noticed something different too. Let's see if we can fill in these sentence stems over here to compare and contrast these children. The two kids are the same because I think they both wear glasses. Don't you see that? They're both wearing glasses here. Let's see if we can figure out how they're different. The two kids are different because one blank, but the other blank. Oh, I know. This one's a boy, but this one's a girl. Let's check our answers. Yes, we can compare and contrast these children by saying one way where they're the same, they both wear glasses, and one way they're different. One is a boy and one is a girl. Okay, let's use our awesome comparing and contrasting skills to now look at two different texts. Ooh, I've got some cool books about sports here. This one is baseball and this one is lacrosse. Let's pull up a page of baseball book and a page of the lacrosse book, and let's see if we can compare and contrast them. Okay, this page is from the book Baseball. It says, what is baseball? Baseball is a game with two teams. A team has 9 players. Baseball teams play in an open field. Players use a bat, a ball, gloves, and 4 bases. Oh, cool. We learned a lot of information there about baseball. Now let's come look at this page from the book Lacrosse. Remember, we're looking for ways that lacrosse is the same as baseball and ways that they're different. Game rules. A lacrosse field is about the same size as a football field. A lacrosse game has 2 teams. Teams for men have 10 players. Teams for women have 12 players. Wow, okay, so we learned some more information about lacrosse there too. I heard some information on both pages about how many teams there are in the games, and we learned how many players there are on each team. I wonder if this information can help us compare and contrast the two different sports. They totally can. Let's fill in our sentence stems. Baseball and lacrosse are the same because they both... I can look back in my text and see they both have 2 teams. Right here, a lacrosse game has 2 teams, and up here, baseball is a game with 2 teams. Now, how are these sports different? Baseball and lacrosse are different because baseball blank, but lacrosse blank. How many players do they have on each of their teams? Let's double check with baseball. A team has 9 players. Let's check lacrosse. Teams for men have 10 players. Teams for women have 12 players. Hey, we just found a way that these two sports are different. Let's fill in our answers. Baseball and lacrosse are the same because they both have 2 teams. Baseball and lacrosse are different because baseball has teams with 9 players, but lacrosse has teams with 10 or 12 players. Oh my gosh, we're getting really good at this. I think it's your turn to try it. Okay, I've pulled another page from the baseball book and another page from the lacrosse book. I'm going to read them out loud to you now, and I want you to see if you can fill in one way that baseball and lacrosse are the same, one way that they're different, just by using the information on these 2 pages. Okay, let's read the page from the book Baseball. The story of baseball. People have played baseball for hundreds of years. Long ago, people from England brought ball games to America. Okay, let's check this one. This is from the book Lacrosse. An old sport. Lacrosse comes from a First Nations team sport. Tribes in North America played lacrosse hundreds of years ago. It was an important game to them. Okay, guys, your job today is to fill in this sentence stem to say how baseball and lacrosse are the same, and this sentence stem to tell me another way that baseball and lacrosse are different. You've got this. I believe in you. Good luck.